Uh-oh. This is a recording of a live stream. It may contain bloopers and frequent distractions. The audio and video quality may vary. Thank you for your understanding, and please enjoy.
Well, that kind of wraps up the early afternoon as well of the day. I suppose you. Is there anything else you would like to do, or head back to the
Maybe
Union
pick up
Port?
Blath before he gambles away all the coins he has.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot to mention that Blath is actually sleeping. Like he's drooling next to the main entrance as you're walking there, and you kind of have to shove him aside like as you try to enter. It's just like sitting there. He's like, oh, things not open yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good. That gives us time.
Alrighty. Yeah. So you grab Blath, head back to Yawning Portal, and let's say we just wrap things up for the adventuring day. Unless there's anything else you want to do. Maybe you spend some free time activities. I don't know.
Do we want to send the paper bird to Rune to inquire if he had any luck contacting the Force Grey? The Black Staff?
We could. I mean, he said that he's coming back soon, nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, it's only been like half a day since you would have actually sent him a message because
Actually,
it was
true.
last night.
Yeah, fair point. Let's do it tomorrow if we don't hear anything by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
So
Anytime.
you head back like in the early afternoon, somewhat like 4 p.m. around. You head back to the Yawning Portal Tavern and Inn, both of them there. You're having a chat with several interesting individuals, right? There's interesting folk around the tavern. Zraythas.
Yes.
You, however, around 6 p.m.-ish, right? You've been drinking and eating and spending the day off, recovering from your very exhausting adventures.
Mhm.
You hear a very authoritarian female voice in your head. Around 6 p.m., just about dinner starting, you get like this slight tingling, almost like a connection is there. I am Vaira Safar, the Blackstaff. Come to Blackstaff Tower in the Castle Ward at once. Bring your friends.
All right, so I'll just turn to the guys and be like, guys, did you hear anything?
No.
That message actually was So that is
Yeah.
sending still. So you feel the connection is still there. You would be able to reply to that.
Oh. Okay, I'll just tell that I'll be on my way as soon as possible. And
Then the connection breaks. Yeah.
and then tell the guys like, hey guys, I just got a message that we should go to the castle ward as soon as possible.
Ooh, what?
Well,
It was the female that we've been told about by the
Black Staff.
golden dragon. Yeah,
We should.
Raira Safar.
and
this
how
is-
how did you get a message? You were just standing next to me.
And you see, as you ask that, you see Rune just do this. Magic.
How do you know you can trust the voice?
Let's put it like this, Tamron. The Black Staff, it's really Black Staff, as far as I know. This is one of the few leaders of the city. She can have us disappear, if she wants to.
So it sounds, once again, gentlemen, like a damned if we do, damned if we don't.
I don't
Exactly.
assume something bad, but like, you should not get her angry, as far as I know.
I
She's the
Talking
wouldn't.
of
most
angry-
powerful spellcaster in
So-
the whole town.
Talking of Ingris, gentlemen, Remember that fella in the bathtub with the old guy and sea stuff on his head?
We have to deal with that at some point. Soon.
I think
Soon.
after we go to that place, we might swing by the smithy, see if our equipment is ready, and then probably go and deal with that hag before we get
Take a
totally.
swim? I don't know how, but okay. Sure.
For example.
Hmm.
I mean, we have your dust. Maybe you can just dry out the harbor.
I look at you like... Really?
Alrighty. So,
Right.
So you want to visit Blackstaff Tower this evening?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think
Oh, you
we
got
should take like a coach and go there ASAP. I have the feeling that's the best way to approach this situation.
Yeah. So it's around
Yeah.
6 p.m. and you will get ready, dress up, somewhat, get clean, grab Blath. But before you go, we're gonna call it a day, because I feel like that's a great point of time. I did unlock all the journal entries for the NPCs you got to know. They are
Nice.
registered with
Charles
all the
Page
picture
Turner.
references. You can take a look.
Voila.
Feel free, even in
If I,
your downtime, if you need some input, something. There you go.
Ooh,
Awesome.
Hello, my dear fella.
Oof, oof, oof. I can neither confirm nor deny rumors of my dreams of her tonight. I can't say.
MrDinoRawrrr. Correcting
Yeah.
the notes.
Yes,
just
that's it for today.
having my
You haven't
armor.
done that much today. Primarily shopping, right?
Hmm.
Recovering still. Since we had somewhat of a social encounter in the first half, you still receive 125 experience points each. There you go. It's something.
Whew.
Long road still.
So what's on your total?
2249.
2249.
Danke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my armor class is now 17. This is great. I might not, die as much.
Just don't get hit.
17, is it?
Yeah.
Do you have 20?
No, he has the
I have
Yeah,
the.
okay.
Ah, the code. Right. Forgot about that one. Sure, true.
the code
Yeah.
of protection.
That's
So that
nice.
that and the studded leather armor have helped me quite a bit.
Lost
Wow.
AC 13.
Whew. I'm becoming
That's-
a tanky little rogue. Good thing I'm heading towards a swashbuckling nature, my friends.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed yourself. It's been some
Was
fun.
fun.
Chill session.
Oh, of course, man.
No damage. Sorry, no. Of course, no damage, and no combat, especially. But
Yeah.
RP heavy. Getting to know the neighbors. setting
Yeah,
the
it's
stage.
nice though.
Very important.
We've built out, key characters and resources around our base of operations
Yeah,
now,
we're
which
pretty
is
much
good.
building the range around you generate in the world,
Yeah.
so you get to make friends and such.
Yeah, I like
and
it.
relation.
As always, thank you very much for an awesome session.
You are
Definitely.
very welcome. It's still interesting. I'm interested in what you're looking to do next, because we're pretty much sandboxy now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we need a very good idea of what your next goal is. From
Indeed.
my feeling, Aga's Silt Slip is coming in the next.
Yeah, we will tackle that probably this next
Yeah.
next in-game day, because I don't think we'll be ready to do this on this day.
Yeah.
Because we're
Great.
meeting the black stuff, we don't know how long it takes, and we don't want to go diving
get
into
your
the
armor-
harbor in the middle of the night.
Yeah, also you need to wait until you get your armor back and stuff. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but
But
that's
I'm
like
talking-
the plan.
probably next week you will Colvolo will introduce some more NPCs, and you will start getting an idea for renovating this business.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see, I suppose.
Yep.
And because Silver would be the next thing.
What I'm
Okay.
very intrigued in is how later on this will play out for us. Like, will it actually generate money? Will it just go south and be Terrible. Will we start in the cellar the next fight club? All to see
Well-
in future episodes.
Yes.
That's
Find
it.
out
you
next
wanna-
time.
It is a very simplified business simulator, obviously, but yeah, it can generate coin and you can lose coin as well.
Depends how
depending
you
on how
run
much
it and how
money
the
you-
luck is going.
Exactly.
Indeed.
One more thing that I actually started out. I'm not sure if we did it last week already, but a little round of feedback. I want each and every one of you to answer 3 simple questions, just short, structured, streamlined way of feedback. First question being, what did you like about today's session? What did you dislike about today's session? And last
Okay.
but not least, what are you looking forward to? Comment sessions, pretty much. Let's start with Radzi.
Okay, so what I liked about today's session was just an opportunity for us to do a little bit more sort of team-orientated role-playing now that we're a lot more settled into our characters and knowing who we are, and kind of what we can and can't get away with saying to one another, and the kind of the intricate social situations we can kind of find ourselves in. Like, I'm very much at the moment vibing off the fact that I, Tamron, am happy to be alive after what happened to me recently, and I'm starting to just kind of be a little less serious and have a bit more fun, which has kind of latched onto the alcoholic nature of Rurik, and the vibe there on that is kind of like we're both clearly mischievous, which is really, really fun. I dislike that we obviously missed out on an opportunity to further, push that envelope out a bit more because Blath is not currently here, which obviously is a shame.
I mean, he could have upgraded on armor as well, bought some ammunition, stuff like that. We'll see to it next session. It's not running away.
I think I'd say it's a dislike, but it's obviously it's a realistic approach, so it's not a problem. It's just more something that I'm going to have to again tone down in my expectations, which is normally by this point in my own kind of RPG adventure, I would be able to afford whatever the fuck I want, which is not the case. And therefore, me having to say, "Oh, Rune, do you mind helping me out? I want to get this armor. I don't want to get stabbed again." And it's like, he could fully say no. That's up to him. Like, we have to build that relationship and rely on one another. So that's good. But the negative is that I realize that at the moment, even if we combine our estate, we're quite poor. So we need to get out there, boys, and do some
Don't
jobs.
get the wrong idea here. For people, if we are like comparing us to the commoner, we are fucking rich.
Yeah,
Like,
compared
we
to
have-
them. Compared
we
to them.
have a year's worth of money that they bourgeois would earn of a commoner. But
Yeah.
adventuring
and-
here is super expensive.
Oh yeah, especially magic stuff.
So you must think about it this way: like, these magic items that you were offered now are that expensive because all the great civilizations that could actually produce legendary magic items, very rare ones, they are now legendary or very rare because they cannot be made.
Yes.
And the civilization just now gets to know to redo things and these enchantments. That's why they are very pricey. Still, if you on your adventuring days want to get rid of equipment, you found out about several magic items. You have to set your priorities straight. If you sell those, you will definitely gather around 500 to even 1,000 gold pieces. They are worth quite a bit as well. That's both ways, right? And from what you have received so far, you have to set your priorities straight. Is it worth the investment to, I don't know, sell the fan of wind to upgrade
To then
things?
acquire more things or kit
All about
everyone out,
decisions
or
and repercussions, as always. Alrighty, and last but not least, what are you looking forward to?
yeah. So what I'm most looking forward to, I'd say, is probably. I think we're okay for completely and utterly party threatening situation or combat, but I would like combat that, like the next thing we do, to be in some way linked to a real decision that can impact the plans that we've already got moving forwards. Like we're finally starting to get settled, and I would expect that there would be something that's going to fuck that up for us, and it would be very interesting if it turns out it's us that does that, not, you know, oh, a goblin has broken into your basement or something like that you can orchestrate, but more like, oh, we inadvertently have caused our own problem here.
Well, you've been
Again,
very
you obviously
kind
can
so
orchestrate.
far. I'm always thinking about repercussions, but until now, you've not raped and pillaged, and did not even run away from a crime scene. So you are very ordinary and lawful.
But
folk.
we have drooled all over Waterdeep, and so the fine is coming.
We'll be disappointed with that. So much cleaning work to do. Alrighty, Korn, would you mind continuing?
Yeah, sure. What I like about today's session is the approach from especially Zraythas and Tamron being new to D&D and like actually voice acting and role playing, and I really saw an improvement in both sides. Like even Dino kind of stepped out of his either
Shell.
let's call it shy shell, and put up a show. Tamron is getting more and more by the feel for his character. Like when he goes in character, I'm like feeling that hooded character there, talking very profane and sell out of his hood, and gives me each time a little bit of chills. Great feeling there, especially then the out of way of how you described it. So as if I would have watched this episode, I would really good having a picture of what is going on, where we're standing, what can I imagine there on these streets and the shops, and how big they are and whatnot. So really not too long descriptions, but just like on points, perfect visualization. You got the point there.
Yeah.
What I dislike, there wasn't really much that I dislike. Maybe because we're not used to it as a group for situations like that, and we'll definitely improve in the future times as we will do this more often. This kind of a little bit down times that we had, like this thinking gaps that we had here and there. There was like
the flow will improve over time.
Kind of blocking a little bit the flow, but that was something that will improve with time, because we'll have to kind of get to live each other together as a group. For future sessions, what I would love to see, let me think about it. I would love one time if I had just have this
Don't have to be like open brainstorming. Just what are you looking forward to? Can be the next session. Like one scene, one thing is enough.
One scene I would love, since we had this little goblin encounter that I found hilariously during the fight, like a huge goblin swarming party that comes at us, and we're just like wave butchering there through goblins.
I don't know if Zraythas pulls that off.
We'll see. Alrighty. Thank you for the feedback. Fenris.
Yeah. What I liked about today's session is that I feel we're playing more balls with each other. Like, we are handing the RP to each other a lot more than we used to. Like, I try usually, like, I try to get Tamron and I try to get Zraythas in, but they also played back. So we are more better at handing each other the spotlight and get everyone a chance to do something, I think. That's really awesome to see. That's really what I liked most about today. The RP was great. The descriptions were great, so that's awesome. I think we can really build upon that. What didn't I like? Yeah, that's always the difficult one. I think, yeah, the flow is the thing, but that improves on its own with the experience. One thing that I might have picked up on is that, like, we were going there to investigate if there's anything for a sorcerer, and Dino was bombarded with terms, and he was like, for a moment, I had the feeling like he was like zoning out because he didn't understand a word what the guy was telling him anymore.
Yeah, I can see that. Although
So
I don't want to break immersion,
Yeah, I know, but like afterwards, give him like an explanation maybe or something, so he understands.
I mean,
what...
I feel like it's very realistic that Zraythas as a character has no idea what those things are. And I
Yeah.
just, if you don't understand anything, Dino, just ask, because your character isn't the smartest one either. You don't have that much knowledge. You're like, oh, that's cool. I've seen those, but you're not necessarily with the terminology. You're not necessarily proficient.
I think
So
it's
feel
just
free
like
to
a...
ask whenever.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to keep on monologuing even more, and provide like knowledge that is not even necessary. Feels like a lore dump to me somewhat. Can be very boring to more experienced players like yourself, Fan. I feel like.
What am I looking for? I like that.
Finally getting your
there's-
curse.
Probably that also, like we're waiting on that. It's gonna be very interesting though, but I'm quite curious about the encounter with the black staff because it's a very powerful figure, and going by what
And
went
Rurik will
on
fuck it up.
today, I think this might be our way around a lot of problems with the code legal for us. That in the long term will probably fuck us over if we don't get a solution to that.
Could be. Alrighty. Last but by no means least, Mr. Dino.
Well, I liked just having calmly browse around stores, doing simple things. Yeah. For what I don't like,
Mhm.
to be fair, yeah. Now we're saying it anyway on stream. I don't like this. I don't like being on stream immediately after something. I have to decide what I liked, what I didn't like, and what I'm looking forward to, because I would be more like after stream be reflecting on what all happened, than picking certain things and then just tying that. So yeah, I
Fair
don't
enough.
like
Yeah.
this.
Alrighty.
Okay.
What I'm looking
Fair enough.
forward to is in the black staff, because well we were told it was a kind female. Also getting part being part of the order of the Magisters. So yeah, those are things that I'm looking forward to, and also I'm really wondering how the battle will be with the Sea Act, even though it will probably not be in the next one, but yeah.
Oy, oy, oy.
Alrighty. I pretty much liked everything, I must admit. Roleplay intensive. What I didn't like as well, but that's due to the pacing and whatnot. That we didn't have like a reasonable encounter, like combat encounter. I enjoy combat as well, but
Sure.
that's due to the narrative, and I don't think it's missing. But I like it, especially now that you like want to test your powers.
Yeah.
That just kind of go through dozens of enemies. Maybe we have like an encounter with the goblins or whatnot. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to this story finally taking place. So plan is pretty much this is like the next few sessions, probably 6 or so. It's really sandboxy, and we're just gonna play through like 10 months of in-game time, pretty
Wow.
much. And at the end of each 10 day, you will be able to make rolls, or rather, I will, for how your business went if you want to reopen it. And we can just
Okay.
like once per. So just assuming that you need to take care of stuff, but once per week you just all gather and go on a quest, for example, and do like quests for Force Grey or whatever faction you want to bond with, as well as if the establishment is restored, you might be able to build up a shadowy network that is actually able to spy on different, persons or institutions within the city.
Like
But
Zraythas Guild because they tried to kill us.
talking about
Mhm.
still talking about how much that will cost, you will get to know this all of this next session if you get to know
Cool.
your potential housekeeper, who is a very interesting NPC. I can tell you. I can assure you.
Okay.
Actually,
Sounds interesting.
actually an NPC that got a friend of mine suggested. I will give you just to as comparison another concept idea that he provided me with. A very smart ogre
Oh.
who was kicked out of his tribe for being like a big spoiler. And he, like, just compared to a human, he's still stupid, but he's like a very kind, nice guy, and he just always liked animals. And he's like oh hey, how you doing?
I would love that.
Like that level of being special.
Okay.
So
Okay,
look forward to that.
something totally like breaking the stereotype a bit.
Oh, cool.
Oh
I
yeah,
like that.
Sounds interesting.
and he might be friends with Zraythas, I can tell you.
Oh.
We'll see.
Oh.
Will become friends. He's not yet, but as mentioned, he's friends.
Are we hiring
friends.
flute?
We'll see. Alrighty, you guys. I suppose. Thank you for the quick feedback. Might not do it after stream next week, but I feel like it's important to have at least in some occasions. And since we only have this like time window once a week, unless we want to do a text-based, we did that I think last week, right?
Yeah, we did it last week.
Yeah,
do
I
text
needed
message.
to. Yeah.
I forgot about it. Sorry. I suppose let's wrap things up, Mr.
Indeed.
Retty.
If everybody could please swing their stream scenes over to Mr. Korm. What have you got going on this week, brother?
My humble self. Let me think. As for right after now, I will because it's fitting to the theme, and we just played D&D. I will have a quick sneak peek to Shalasta, like right after this.
Yes.
And check out how they kind of implemented D&D into a digital game, and how far the demo can be tried out, and have a look at that. And as for tomorrow, stream break, then the day after tomorrow must be Thursday. Then at the night we will start our horror session playing Alien Isolation. I ordered already some human
Diapers?
male-sized diapers that I will wear then. Because I'm a very immersive person, and for people who have seen me live playing, I'm like living what I'm playing, so I probably will scream around a lot. I hope I will not wake up my waifu during that session. And well, it's
Then he
just
will
a
really
token.
poop his pants.
It is just a token of appreciation for helping me with
Perfect.
the operation issue for her. So that's that. And as of Friday, of course, with our dear friend Jax here and beautiful DM, we're gonna continue our journey on Divinity Original Sin 2. Voice
Indeed,
acting and role playing.
And we
Right.
got another gift bag with some epic loot that we will install and hunt for in the world of Rivellon.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. You have to tell me
Epic.
afterwards what that put into the game, because I didn't have the chance to read through it.
Oh well,
That's basically it for this week.
Awesome stuff. All right, if we can switch over to the wonderful Mr. DinoRawrrz, what have you got going on this week?
All right. So for tomorrow, I'm not quite sure. It will either be Sea of Thieves. It depends whether Fenris is doing that. If not,
I actually saw you playing, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
If not, I'll just do Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild by myself.
Nice.
And for Thursday, of course, with Fenris and Red Sea, back to the old days, Sea of Thieves go up together. So really looking forward to that. And
Hells yeah.
then for Sunday, probably more Sea of Thieves.
Why not?
Nice.
Great game. Why not?
He's living the pirate life.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first. That beard does indeed belong to a pirate.
Actually, a Viking, but
A Viking
well.
who, I mean,
Yeah.
Vikings
I'm-
did also do stuff like that. So
They
you know.
did
Yeah,
some
Vikings also
spot
sealed.
piracy.
yeah, Vikings also sealed. So maybe, just maybe, I will do a cosplay stream as a Viking being a pirate.
Please
why
do,
not?
please. All right, if we
All right.
could swing over to Fenris, how are you doing for the rest of the week? What's the plans?
Plans for the rest of the week. Well, no stream tomorrow, but I might still play with Dino. Some Sea of Thieves. Then Thursday, Redzi, Dino and I. Again, Sea of Thieves. Friday, we'll jump into Assassin's Creed Odyssey with a New Game Plus playthrough. Because people voted on it, and that's the result. We're gonna do Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Probably gonna play as Alexios. Saturday, a very short 2-hour-ish stream of more prop making, because as I've shown maybe shortly, very briefly on the stream, the short sword is taking shape, and I primed it, but I need to paint it. It's just black for now. I need to paint it still, so that's gonna be on Saturday. And then on Sunday, hopefully Battle Brothers. Unfortunately, last Sunday I didn't do it because I didn't feel too well, but hopefully this. And then Monday, we'll probably... I don't know what I'm going to do on Monday. I'll have to think about that on the weekend, because my Star Wars The Old Republic subscription has passed, and I don't really want to play it as... like free to play because there's so many restrictions.
Indeed, yeah, it can be a bit of a pain playing that.
But it's almost Tuesday again at that point, so.
Exactly. All right, sounds good. If we could switch over to my little screen.
We do so.
So, as you're already aware, myself, Fen, and Dino will be playing some Sea of Thievery on Thursday. I will be joining them for like an hour and a half, maybe 2. And then I am making myself sleep because at 11:30 UK time, I'll be waking up. I'll be brewing a strong-ass pot of coffee. And the moment it ticks over to midnight, The Last of Us 2 Let's Play is going down. And I plan to make a serious amount of progress in the game. I'm talking 12-hour stream.
Okay, so you got the Friday off?
I got the Friday off work, because work has been stressing me out. So let's just put that in a ball and then throw that shit away.
Good idea.
We're gonna then go to sleep after that stream, wake up, play some more of The Last of Us 2, and then at 9 p.m. British summertime, the Path of Exile Delirium League begins afresh. I will be starting a solo self-found hardcore character. If I die, I'm dead. Everything that I do is all solo. I can't get any help from anybody, can't do any partying up, can't do any trading. It is all about you and yourself against the game on the hardest difficulty. I will be trying to speedrun it, which means that on average, I'll be about 3 levels below every single piece of content I come across. I will probably die in the first 20 minutes. It will be 10 out of 10. Amazing time for everyone. So that's the plan for Friday. And then I have a week off. So Saturday, all the way through to the next Sunday, it's just going to be non-stop video games live on my channel. So it'll probably be Last of Us 2, Path of Exile, and any other cool little things that are coming out that have recently been announced in the many PC gaming shows that we had over the weekend. So plenty of video games if you want to come and watch a guy try and get good. But that's it from me.
Awesome.
And of course, to our wonderful DM, Mr. Jax, what have you got going on?
As mentioned already, Friday is Divinity Original Sin 2 day with my dear friend Kormakrtv.
Yeah.
After that in the evening, I've got my second session of D&D for this week. And on the weekends, probably just some hanging out with friends, cooking, prepping, and such. Just enjoying life pretty much. But I will be seen on Kormakrtv streams on Friday and will potentially join you in the chats this weekend. We'll see. Don't have that much going on.
Awesome stuff.
Alrighty. Feel like that's it. Thank you for watching. And for you guys to drop by, it's been a pleasure.
Indeed, a big thank you to everybody for coming by today. Obviously, we myth Blath, but he'll be with us this time next week, and hopefully all of you will be too. Take care, and until next time, bye-bye.
See you.
See you next
Bye, guys.
Dungeons Day. Bye-bye.
Bye.